Welcome back my super engineers, and now we are going to study at what are the basic operators in Python. Well, there are so many kind of the operators. As you can see, I have written already that on my presentation. Arithmetic operator, assignment operator, comparison operator, logic operator, bitwise operator, membership operator, and identity operator. Well, we have these kind of the operators that we are going to use very frequently in our programs, so we need to hands-on practice with that. We are going to do that in lab, but some kind of the theory, some basics are very important. If you are in your academia, if you are in your college, that is very much important to understand so that you can write up the things. And even though you are going to write, not going to write the exam or giving the practical, you will going to understand that better if we get some idea over here. So let's get some idea over here. I'm not going to get in so much detail because it's so simple. Just don't go by the name of it, and it's simple like our cutie snake. Okay, let's proceed. So these are our arithmetic operators, and on the right side we have assignment operator. Arithmetic operator, as we all know, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, which is actually the remainder. When you divide something, it comes up as the remainder. It's sometimes called as modulus in the program, and for our program we are going to call it as modulus. Exponents and floor division, these all the things we are going to see that in the single operation. We are going to apply that when we do the practical, but for now you just need to remember few symbols like divide, how the divide is written, multiplication is actually the star, and exponent with the double star, the floor division with double slash. These kind of things you do need to remember so that you can apply the things clearly, because you cannot have the sign of x in case of multiplication, because x is called x, so we need to multiply, so we need something else, so we use the star symbol. And it's not that I used it, all the programming language use pretty much the very same thing. So once you learn for this one, it will going to work everywhere very much same way. Same with the assignment operator. There is an equals to, which is simple, plus equals to, which means addition, minus equals to, which means subtraction, multiply or star is equals to multiplication, then division, then modulus, then exponent, and then floor division. Then what is the difference between the arithmetic and assignment? It seems similar, except that equals to help us to make the things an operation easier, more effective, saves memory, and it is the way to write up the things. Because even in the simple maths, if we try to write something, we need to write it like this: y is equals to x plus 5. Let's say I have written something like this, so I can write either like this or I can write it like this: x plus is equals to 5. Well, there are the various ways. I would not like to go into that thing right now. It will be going to be confusing for now. Just remember that it uses in the operation. Right, for now, let's proceed. So here we have comparison operators and logic operators. So the comparison operator is equals to, you cannot use the simple one equals to, you have to use two equals to actually equals to. And there is negation or not equals to, less than, greater than, less than equals to, greater than equals to. It pretty much explains itself. Now the logic one, and or not, that we use that in capital letters most of the time in the operations. Well, we have studied so much about the logic in our digital electronic sections, so I think you have already have greater idea on that. Okay, now let's proceed with that. Here is our bitwise operator. What is bitwise operator? It's and or ampersand, it is straight slash, it is XOR, not, left shift, right shift, and then we have membership, in and not in membership and in membership. Let me show you where you have learned the membership. Well, I hope you have already recalled that, but let's get there so that you understand that we are not learning something specifically very much new. Here it is to check what I have told you. In that we have checked here is actually the membership operator. So we have already studied it. It's not so much difficult or something. You just need to remember what your baby understands, you know, that's it. And bitwise means it do one bit at a time. That's it, nothing else. We are going to see everything in our lab session. You can note it down, take a screenshot, or just use the slides. I'm going to put that in the format of the PDF or something which is viable. So you can go through this and make your own notes. You can share, you can revise and everything. Okay, let's proceed. So here is our identity operator, which is and is not, that we can use, that there is something or there is not something. We can check it out. So that is all about the operator. We have studied the operator. We have gone through the names. Now you need to apply that in the lab section, and you already know what it actually means. That simple it is. It seems complicated when you start. It goes with the ease, and when you apply that, it is actually like a game. You have to play with it. As much as you play, that much better you become. So that's it for the operator section, and in the next one we are going to see the next thing. Till that time, take care of yourself.